So I've been wanting to make a video about this situation, and I know it's been like a week since it happened. And since I'm a Puerto Rican, I feel like I'm obligated to make a video talking about this. And it's funny because this is just a whoopsie daisy and not like a controversial move that Insomniac did. So as some of you guys know, I am currently playing Marvel Spider-Man 2. I've been looking forward to play this game for 2 years. And then there's this thing that Insomniac did that upsetted a lot of Latinos, but not to the point where they would just downright boycott them, all right? Because I just think that this is just a simple mistake and a pretty funny move, I should say so myself. Marvel Spider-Man 2's Insomniac has promised to replace a Cuban flag with a Puerto Rican one in Miles Morales' home. I'm over here thinking to myself, how is it possible that you could confuse the Cuban flag with the Puerto Rican flag? I mean, yeah, both of the flags have the same shape. I mean, if they wanted to make it easier, they could have just inverted the colors, and there you have it. You just put it as the update for the game. Chris R was right like always with the Puerto Rican flag as the username says. As a Puerto Rican, I honestly feel this is just a funny mistake and not a big deal since they are fixing it. However, I do not need non-Puerto Ricans to virtue signal and tell me how angry I should be about this to Insomniac. Seen an Xbox fanboy called another Boricua, you spelled that wrong, it's supposed to be a C, a sellout because they said it wasn't a big deal. Only Puerto Ricans I've seen that are making the biggest deal out of this are the Xbox fanboys. They're gonna add extra sauce to it, but we're quiet when Phil Spencer called us Latinx, which is more offensive. I mean, yeah, me too. When I first saw this, I was upset, but not to the point where I would call Insomniac racist. It was just a simple whoopsie daisy. It's just that I wouldn't call Insomniac racist all because that they mistaken the Cuban flag with the Puerto Rican flag. I mean, they unintentionally disrespected the Cubans and the Puerto Ricans. But again, it's a simple whoopsie daisy. And I mean, yeah, I'm flattered that we got some allies, you know, trying to be on our side. But it's just that we Puerto Ricans, we've been used to racism that when somebody tries to like be racist to us, of course we'll be upset. We'll laugh at them because they're just being jealous. Reforged Gaming says, my genuine question about this when it came up today, they couldn't take 10 seconds to do a Google image search, like come on. And then Chris R says the thing is they already had it right in Miles Morales, so I'm not sure what happened here and how it was overlooked. Like I said, it's more of a funny mistake than one that people should be extremely offended by from my point of view. And yeah, it's mostly Americans trying to be offended for us, but it's just that if you're offended, all right, it should match with your skin color. I know it sounds controversial for me saying this, but of course you can have an opinion as to saying that this is offensive, but it's just funny that Americans are being offended over something so minuscule that they could just change it up in like a couple of weeks, while we Puerto Ricans are just laughing at this because they forgot that the Cuban and the Puerto Rican flags, yes, they do have the same shape, but we both have different colors. Even this artist going by the name of Tig Sammy says, quote, how the F did they mess up this badly? And as you can see, the difference between the Cuban flag and the Puerto Rican flag. Sammy does a reply on his tweet saying, it's good, they're fixing it, but come on, it's not like it's impossible to screw this up. They're literally the same flag inverted. It might have even been a mistake of whatever site the artist looked it up on. Jolly J or Dynamo Super X says, is it possible for a person to be dyslexic with colors? And I'm not gonna lie, this made me laugh. And he says, possibly. Lotus with a bomb emoji says, no, it's valid criticism because how do you not look up Puerto Rican flag, lol? They probably did and just mislabeled and asked it or something. And even I made a quote tweet about this saying, I'm starting to question too, like my guy, it ain't that hard to figure out. But yeah, I just wanted to make a video about this silly situation that Insomniac Games was part of. I mean, it's a simple whoopsie daisy. It's not that much of a big deal. I mean, they did fix it, and I'm hoping that I'll get to see the Puerto Rican flag instead of the Cuban flag. I just find it funny that how they disrespected both Cubans and Puerto Ricans accidentally. But yeah, it's kind of weird because they got the Puerto Rican flag right with Spider-Man Miles Morales, and then they confused the Puerto Rican flag with the Cuban flag in Spider-Man 2. I mean, come on. It ain't that hard to figure out which one's which. That's gonna be it. I feel like the Americans should calm down. It's not that much of a big deal. It's just a simple whoopsie daisy. And even for me as a Puerto Rican, I'm just laughing it off. Like, they forgot that our colors are different from the Cuban flag. That's gonna be it. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you think about the video. This is Wolf Gray, and I'll see y'all later. See ya.